Hi guys, so here is the full rider and bike list for Motogp 17. Plenty of bikes in the game. We're going to be starting with the Red Bull Motogp Rookies Cup, which features the KTM 250. We're going to be showing each rider and bike combination for 2 seconds. We're going to move on to the next one. So plenty of riders there in the Rookies Cup category. There are 5 categories in total. We've got the Motogp, we've got the Moto2, the Moto3, and we've got the Red Bull Rookies Cup, which you're seeing here, and the historic category, which we'll get to later. So that was the Red Bull Rookies Cup. Let's check out the Moto3 category. This is where you start in the career mode, of course. So you may or may not recognise the riders here, depending on how big a fan you are of moto racing. So a few bikes there. We've got the KTM, we've got the Honda 250s. Got the Peugeot there as well. You can see the stats on the right of the screen there. Each rider has its own stats between braking, throttle management, cornering and body position. You can also see the name and the age and the amount of races that the rider has done, of course, along with their team that they race for, and the team performance stat on the left there. So that was the Moto 3 category. We're going to move on now to the Moto 2. Now you can see the stats for the riders has noticeably jumped up now. So of course, as you get to the higher tiers, the rider's performance will be higher naturally. Some good detail on the bike picture. You can see all the sponsors very clearly, very nicely laid out, and the menus in general are looking very slick for Motogp 17. It does give it that nice level of polish, which is great to see. So just going through the various bikes there. Some pretty striking designs there. You've got the Sky livery there. Quite a few riders, as you can see, in each category, so you will find your favourites, no doubt. So we're coming up to the end of the Moto 2 category. We're going to move on to the main category now for a lot of people, and that'll be the Motogp category. So lots and lots of favourite riders in this category. Marc Marquez, Valentino Rossi, of course, and well, plenty of others there. Lorenzo, Kyle Crutchlow, lots and lots of riders that you know, household names. And you can see their stats as well, way up in the sort of 70s, 80s and 90s, depending on the rider. So certainly a lot of riders and bikes in this game. We'll get to the historic category in just a moment. As far as I'm aware, the historic category does not feature in the career mode, but I could be wrong on that. I do have to put some considerable time into the career mode to find that out. But I'm assuming it's not involved in the career mode. But let's have a look now at the historic category. So it's split into 4 segments. We're going to be checking out the 2-stroke 125s first. You can see they're dating back to the 90s, 1996. Now a lot of these bikes are actually locked out, and you will see the unlock condition there. So you will need to play for a fair amount of time before you unlock these bikes. You can see some 1997 examples as well. So the next category is the 2-stroke 250s. So you can see some 98 bikes, a few different manufacturers there, Honda and Suzuki, Aprilia as well. And now into the 1999 bikes, so plenty there. So 500cc 2-strokes, so a little bit older now, 92. And again, a lot of these bikes are actually locked, so you will need to put in some considerable time to unlock some of these bikes. Some are unlocked pretty early on. I have unlocked a few already, but many of them, you know, you really need to put in some time with the game and win a number of races, compete in a number of races to unlock these bikes. But you know, it certainly does give an incentive to really sort of get stuck into the career mode to unlock all these bikes and riders, which do look amazing. So it's really good to see all different bikes from different eras. So finally then, the Motogp Four-Strokes. Now we did make a video recently showing Max Biaggi. See Valentino Rossi there as well. So 2004. And again, a number of these bikes, most of the bikes are actually locked. So do let us know what you make of the rider and bike selection in Motogp 17. We'll have more on the title coming up shortly. Do let us know what you want to see, and if we can get round to showing you it, we will. Of course, we're very busy at the moment with E3 going on, so it's a pretty hectic time of year. It's just a shame that we have 4 racing game releases all in such a tight space around E3, but as ever, we'll do our best to cover what we can cover. So just coming to the end now of the selection. See, we've got some modern bikes now right up to 2014. Now I just wanted to quickly show off the showroom feature, which is available on all the bikes, even the locked ones, so you can have a look at the rider and bike in more detail there, which looks stunning. You can see the nice looking garage as well. So some really nice details here. You can zoom in on the bike as well, and you can see just zooming in now, so really good attention to detail. And as I say, this is available to all the bikes and riders. But anyway, that's it for a look at Motogp 17's rider and bike list, and we'll have more on the game coming up very shortly. Thanks for watching.
Well, how do you like it? Makes me feel